Okay, so for today we're going to be talking about a pretty important topic. This is generally good practice whenever you're going to be working on anything, any new sort of thing that you're going to be doing. So it used to be, like a long time ago, well before I was using it, that Cinema 4D used to come with a manual. And so the manual would be how you'd look up stuff. But obviously, we're in the 21st century, so we don't have paper manuals anymore. Instead, what we have is built into Cinema. So for when you want to learn it, so let's say for example, so this is one shader that I didn't know what I did. This is called a proximal shader, and so I didn't understand how it worked. I had literally no idea what it was about at all. A good place to start would be, again, a manual. So how do you get to the manual in Cinema 4D? So if we right click this, hit show help. Now because of the fact that I selected the texture channel when I right clicked and hit show help, it's going to give me the help for the texture channel, not the actual texture I'm looking at. But that's fine because again, 21st century, we have a search option. So let's go to search results and let's just type in Proximal. And so we click on it, and now it tells you what the proximal shader is. It gives you an example picture, and it gives you examples of different ways that it can be used. So one of them is if you add it to a luminance channel, then whenever the ball is closer to the other object, it will create more of a luminance. That's why this one's closer, there's more luminance. This one's farther away, less luminance. Displacement, same idea. The closer it is, the more it displaces. And so now I know that about the proximal shader, and now I can start doing my experimenting with what I can do with it. I don't know. Let's do another one. So let's say, for example, what's model? What does that mean? I don't understand. So model, it'll now give you shading models, previously located in the illumination. However, these affect diffuse lighting. So now you know that it affects the diffuse lighting of a scene, and they actually belong in the color channel instead of in the illumination channel because it's based off of the color, not the illumination. And the blend model is now located in the reflectance channel as specular blend legacy. So this is what the reflectance used to be. Now, some of the explanations are kind of hard to understand if you don't understand stuff before then, but being able to look at this is very helpful. Like fog, for example, material fogs. This will tell you how to simulate fog. Like this just tells you about it, what you can do, what the distance does when you change it, what the brightness does, what the color does. Like it tells you what everything is. Like another one would be assignment. So this is in the materials. This obviously it would be easier if you're right clicking on something. So if, like, for example, again, you go into assignment, you're like, what the hell is this? Show data. And now it tells you what all of the stuff is. There you go. Yeah, so this is a really cool tool, and it's built really well inside of Cinema 4D. It's very easy to look up any diffuse fall off. It's very easy to look up any of this sort of stuff. It's right here, by the way. I was taking a second to look for it. This is a really helpful tool to try and learn stuff about cinema, at least the basics. Now, if you want to try and get a specific look with it and you don't understand how to do it, then obviously you'd go and you'd look up more stuff further on. But understanding fundamentally how it works is really helpful. So, yeah, hopefully that was helpful and